I had no idea because India is so far, so I thought it would be once in a lifetime, but I've managed to do it again and I'm so glad that I got to come again.
This kind of people, I never felt so welcomed like in India.
It's called One World, One Dream, and it's a message of unity and all the cultures uniting here in India. And it's saying, you know, Telangana Zarurana, because everyone is welcome here and beautiful things happen when people mix, we share stories and platforms. So yeah, it's really surreal to be here. You know, you enter your national contest hoping that you get the big crown of Miss World, and getting to be here, it's a real pinch me moment, and you wake up every day thinking, oh my gosh, I've actually made it here, and to be in the beautiful country of India is just the cherry on top of that. As a doctor in training, saving lives is at the core of what I do, so I feel
Are you a medical student?
I am, yes. So it was, you know, my number one dream is to be a doctor, and I'm on that path. And I think people often ask me, how does pageantry and medicine mix? But I think that they go hand in hand really well. I've excelled in my career because of being Miss Wales. It's allowed me to have opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So Miss World really gives you that platform to do more with what you're already doing in your country.
Maybe the interview and also to put something in social media, because I don't like to do the photos. I don't know why. So I need to do this every day, and I'm just learning. But that's a great chance, and this is good experience also.
It isn't my first time in India. I was actually here last year in March, and I was in Calcutta. I'm an ambassador for the Hope Foundation. They're an amazing charity that are all funded by Irish people. Her name is Maureen Forrest. She's the CEO. She came to India in 1994, and she's been here for over 20 years in Calcutta advocating for education. So, you know, when I heard maybe it was here, I was like, fingers crossed, because I absolutely love India. I feel like the people and your culture, it's really special. There's nothing really like it in the world, you know? You're full of colour and just good vibes all around. I think it's so important in life. We're lucky that we come from a privileged background where I live, and that we do have safety and a home and the basic necessities, because for so many people all across the world, they really don't have anything like this. And I always think as well how grateful and the gratitude that I have to be in that position. So I feel like being in a position like that, you must give back, and you must use your background and your advocacy and your education to empower as many as you can that don't have that opportunity. And I'm really privileged, and I've gotten the opportunity to travel all across the world. I've been in South Africa building schools and townships. I've been in the slums in Calcutta trying to integrate educational programs there. I've been in homes in Thailand to try and show women that they can learn skills to go into the world, how the rest of the world, or how a lot of the world actually live, and what you can provide them with to fix certain situations that they're in. Providing even just the simplest thing like them with a skill to be able to then go out into the workforce and earn money, so that, you know, they don't have to go and down a different avenue which has no prospect. And education for me is so important, because I was the first person in my family to ever go to college and be educated. So I think education, as Nelson Mandela said, is the most powerful weapon in the world. It breaks the cycle of poverty, you know, and I met these amazing girls when I was in Calcutta, and they said to me that they were about 21, 22, and they had just graduated college. And they said, we were in these little creches that Maureen Forrest, the Hope Foundation, built. And she educated them all the way up, because their parents were going to landfills, collecting rubbish, trying to pay like plastic bottles, and they would go and obviously try to pay for food, etc. So it is, education is the barrier to break it all.
I do feel that I have a strong talent, but again, we have a lot of talented people here, so I don't know if it's gonna make it to the finals and if it's gonna make the first place. We gotta appreciate the talent here we have. I do cheer hip hop, so it's very different from the ladies here. It's hip hop with tricks, and I've been in the European and World Championships, and I've accomplished a lot with it.
My family, my mother and my father, they never, they never made a halt
or a hindrance to my dreams. They were always like, if you want to do something, just do it. But my father, being an Indian dad, he was like, score 95% in your 12 bows and then go to Mumbai. But as a child, I was 10 years old when I decided I want to be in pageantry. I first saw her in the movie Devdas, and that's where the ideology of Miss World came into my life at a very tender age. And when I used to tell people, when they used to ask me, similarly, different children who are of my age, they used to say they want to be doctors or engineers or CAs or an IAS officer. I used to be like, I want to do pageantry, I want to become Miss World. People used to mock my dreams. They used to tell me that, you come from a very small town, you come from a village, you were born in a village. How do you think that your small dreams will have their own place in a city like Mumbai, which is known for dreams? And will you be able to tell your story in the city of storytellers? I never let their perception be the perception of me. My father taught me how to drive a tractor, or he don't know, but he made sure that I would drive a tractor and a combine harvester as a farmer's daughter. So if he did not stop me, I don't have an excuse that my circumstances did not let me, because it's me that Nandini, who she was, she never let the perception be of others be the perception of her. And it's very important to believe in yourself. When we think that we are dreaming of something, if we believe in it, we are halfway through. It's the 50% of it, it's the result that's going to mark your destiny. But if you believe in yourself, I think you have conquered your destiny. I will only say one thing. I was the same girl who comes from a very small town, very small village, where dreams were mocked. But it's so important to believe in yourself. That's the most important task when you dream of something big. When you do that, it doesn't matter where you come from, but it does matter where you want to go. And I hope that you take your dreams forward without caring what the world has to think about you. You came in this world alone, you will go alone. The only thing that you leave behind is a legacy. So work towards it, work hard, and work with passion and a lot of purpose. That is what you truly need.